Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel. I'm Quentin, and today we got a really cool video for you guys. I went around and I asked a couple of my photography friends if they could go ahead and edit one image of mine. And what's really cool about this is you can see other people's editing skills, and you can definitely see their type of style like leak through that type of photo. The rules was very simple. I provided one raw image and I tried to make it pretty easy and when it came to lighting and everything like that. And I told them just edit in their style and just give me the JPEG. It was really cool, but I was actually massively surprised, honestly, just to see the results of it. So let's just dive right into it. The very first one I'm gonna put their images over here to the side, and then what I'm gonna do is their Instagram or their social media right down below. That way you guys can follow along as well. So yeah, the first one is awesome right here. This is Stull. I just recently met her, and this is the image that we chose, and then this is her edit. So I think it's really cool just to see here in the back, you got like this kind of like fire glow. It does look like she changed a little bit of the gold, maybe the saturation a little bit. Doesn't look like she put like a vignette around it or possibly changed the sharpness, but overall, this is such a cool shot. It does look like maybe the saturation of the dress went down a little bit, but overall, this is an 8 out of 10 in my book. Great job, Aaliyah. I love it. All right, next one is Autumn. So Autumn Collette photography. I shoot with her for behind the scenes stuff often. I reached out to her, and of course she was going to say yes as well. This is definitely her style. Just looking at her photos and just looking at how she edits, I can definitely pick it out of all of these and stuff. So looks like around the cheekbones and around the hand a little bit, there's a little bit of blasted highlights, but honestly, this preset, this right here, is perfect and stuff. I give this one another 8 out of 10. I love it. And just keep on moving on. We got Chris. So Chris looks like he did something a little bit different as well. What I liked about this is that the background, he kind of put a blur into it, so it changed the aperture just a little bit and gave that bokeh effect. This was shot with an 85 1.4, and when I originally shot this, it's one of the first shoots that I did with the Sony, so I was still learning as well, but I do know, and the metadata behind this, it says is 1.4 as well, so like apparently I did shoot like that, but he even went a step further and he really blurred the subject out. Honestly, this works a lot. It looks like kind of like a spotlight right on the subject, and it's super cool. Honestly, when you get great lighting, you get a great model, that's half the work and stuff. Just whenever you're shooting, we can shoot there for days on end as long as we got the right light. So let's go to the next one. Now this is Ethan. Ethan changed the whole game, okay? So Ethan is known, in my opinion, for these awesome dramatic portraits, these up close, these raw, I would say honestly in some ways powerful portraits, and he was the only one out of this whole entire group that actually cropped the image, which I thought was really cool. Just kind of gives you an idea of how everybody thinks different. He also blasted like the eyes a little bit more too, to make them a little bit more piercing. You still get that golden, that glow around her from the background. It provided so much, but now it's more of an intensity, just like looking directly at you. So now he changed this one image into a whole different emotion just by the crop alone. Awesome, awesome. I love it. Definitely. I'm honestly probably gonna put this as like a 9 out of 10. I mean, they're the homies, so I always want to show them love and stuff. You never want to like critique them like that bad, right? So next one, we got Jolene. Jolene is an awesome photographer, by the way. She's been killing it this year. If you haven't checked her out on Instagram, definitely go show her some love. It's really cool. So this is her edit. So she, in my opinion, I would call this like a peach golden. And the reason why, on the skin tones you can see, and then in the background where I mentioned before, it's got like more of this like peachy golden salmon almost going on, which is not a bad thing. It kind of works and stuff. I love it. I like to use more of like a little bit darker tones when it comes to the golden hour. So I think it just kind of like depends on what your style is. And then last but not least, we have Collete with New Creations. He provided this. I just met him actually through a stranger session through Autumn. So it's really cool that now like we're working together in a sense of like just critiquing each other's work and stuff. But really cool. He did this like darker style. If you look at her hair, it's a little bit, the shadows are a little bit pushed back and it's really neat. But overall, that's all of them. And what I just love about is like, you can definitely see these different styles, and I honestly can't pick a favorite, to be honest. Like they did so well on these, and it's just, you know, all their art and their passion just bleeds right through. And I think it just kind of proves my point of how cool and how awesome each photographer brings to the table. You really don't know what type of experience you may get, but this just kind of shows how much of their art you'll get and stuff. So if you guys haven't liked or subscribed, please do. That's going to be it for this video. Please give all these artists a follow. I'm going to link all their Instagrams and their social medias down in the description below. Until the next time, you guys take care, and we'll see you later.